So I started on some of those builds I mentioned yesterday. I finished one of them up. The Predator turned out beautiful. I know I reviewed this frame before recently, and I remember saying something about the USB. I still wasn't able to plug it in, and I can't remember which stack I was using. What?
Chocolate bar.
I don't think so. Can you wait 5 minutes? Okay, then you don't. Okay. I don't recall what stack I was using in the other Predator that I built recently, but I remember that I said something about I wasn't able to plug in the USB without moving the standoff, and that was the problem in the original Predators version 1, is you had to remove the standoff to get to the USB. And then the newer one that I built recently, I think I said that I was too lazy to turn the flight controller around to make it to where the USB was in the back, because it was one of those flight controllers where the USB was on one side or the other, not in the middle. But this is the DYS F4 stack, and the USB is just in the perfect spot. I can plug in my plug no problem right here with the standoff there. So, and the other thing too is there's about 0.5 millimeter clearance, which is just so awesome and so perfect. Like, it's like this stack was made for this frame, using 20 millimeter standoffs, and that's what it comes with. It comes with M3 nylon standoffs, but I like using aluminum ones. But you can buy 20 millimeter aluminum standoffs from a lot of different places these days. So with 20 millimeter, using everything stock from the DYS F4 stack, it just fit perfect. Just beautiful. I got the VTX03 stuffed back up in here. I pushed it up further that way. I can get to the button with my finger right here, which is pretty cool. And then I have an XM Plus right underneath on top of the stack with the bind button through this little slot right here. So that'll make it nice for whoever gets this. And then I put a cap on it. I've been using caps a lot lately on quads because I noticed just from plugging the battery in, you hear that loud pop sound, but you don't hear it when you got the cap on. So you can see you don't hear no pop sound, which is pretty awesome, because I mean, a lot of people have problems with shit not working or working and then stopping working. You never know what it is. It could be just plugging in the battery and a big old power surge just goes through your shit and ruins everything, and you have no idea what happened. You think it broke before you got it or whatever, you know. So that can be it a lot of the times. But I remember back in the day when people were starting to have problems with voltage spikes. I remember like the little B ESCs were just breaking everybody's shit. So anyway, yeah, caps are awesome. Use them. They really work. So that's it. That's the Predator Generation 2. This thing's pretty awesome. I got 2.5 inch props on it, but I'm going to try 3 inch too. 3 inch on 3S. The 18 amp will handle that no problem. So I'll probably try that out. Next, I started on the cs2. I got it pretty much done, except for I need to wire up the camera and VTX. VTX is supposed to go right here. You can use whatever you want, but it comes with this printed piece that's made for the VTX03, because it has a little notch in it for the LCD screen on the VTX03. I really like that VTX. I don't know if people are kind of stopping using it these days or what, because of like smart audio and shit like that, you know, but to me that's not a huge deal, and I still love the VTX03. But anyway, this piece goes in there, and that's supposed to be for where the LCD is on the VTX03, which is kind of cool. And then a little hole here for your antenna. So pretty sweet. This thing is going to be pretty awesome when it's done. I really didn't know that it was a 3 inch. I thought it was a 2.5 inch, but it actually is a 3 inch, which is pretty cool. This thing's going to rip. These are Gym Fan 3035s. But yeah, the props look bigger than the quad. Pretty cool. It's a stretched X, and it looks pretty awesome, I think. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it online when it first came out, I really wasn't impressed with it. I didn't like it. I don't know why I didn't like it. I think I was kind of mad because I love the CS2, or what was it called? CS110. I love the CS110 so much, that original one. It was one of my favorites, and I bought so many of them and built so many of them. And then he made the CS2, and it was this, and I just wasn't impressed because I thought it was going to be just like the CS110, but, you know, made for, like, the micro arrows and shit. But now that I have this, it's actually pretty sweet. I really like it. The camera's fully protected. It's got a nice, its own spot right here, you know. This whole carbon piece right here all protects it. Nice little buzzer spot up front. The stack fit in there nice. Plenty of room. You got 20mm standoffs. And then this nice space up here for your VTX, you know. The receiver fits on top of the stack, as you can see right there. No problem. And it's just nice. I like it. I should be done with it the next day or two, and I'll be flying a lot more now. It's going to be nice weather, so yeah, pretty sweet though. I like it. And then the Cerberus Mini I started on. This thing is awesome. That skin that goes on there, it just turned out so nice. It was so easy to put on. It just went right on, no problem. I didn't have to sit there and do it inch by inch and get every little bit perfect. I just slapped it on and it was perfect. It went on very easily. Got the HGLRC XJB F438 stack. One thing I noticed, I've used a lot of the F428 stacks, and the pads on this for the motor wires were way bigger, which is really nice. And it looks, I mean, I was really impressed with the looks of the F428, how, like, nice it looked. It looked like real high quality, and it's the same thing with this. It looks just as nice, if not nicer. So, tons of room in here, you can see. There's the stack, you got all that space. I mean, tons of room. So, it's getting a Unify Pro. It'll probably go on top of the stack or in the back here. Actually, there's this other piece. I think this is for, yeah, this is for the antenna. I think that goes back here somehow. Like that, maybe. Oh, I think it clamps into those two holes right there. Oh, yeah, it hinges on here like the front piece. Okay. Oh, nice. So this is like a three-piece that just all snaps together. That's pretty cool. I can't do it right now because the camera is... And then those two pop into those holes. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, this is the best I could do for right now. For some reason, so it's so close, but I'm not actually trying to put it together because I need to take it back apart to finish the build. So, but this is how it would look. This obviously is for your antenna, and it has the hole on each side, so obviously it's made for the Unify, you know, with this. So I'll be able to screw a screw into both sides, and it'll hold that nice and tight in the back there. Then you can screw your antenna in. So you can actually use a full-size antenna. But the thing is, I got this to slap on the Unify instead, which is going to save weight. So this will be dangling out here like this. I'll probably put a zip tie down here, hold that down. That'll be real nice right there. Alright, so there it is. Cerberus Mini, badass Mini. I really like it. And this thing's going to be just a tank. And look at all that meat. This thing's going to be real hard to break. Pretty badass. And then I got to finish up the CS2. Yeah, got a lot of shit going, so more videos to come.